So I decided I wanted to do a video on saving money because I realized we have some of the best dressed poverty-stricken communities in the entire world. Yes, we do. Okay. And let me tell you why. I grew up in a small town called Bushwick in Brooklyn, New York, and I lost count on how many homes I've been in where the refrigerators were completely empty, but they had a closet full of hundreds of dollars worth of sneakers. Okay. Now, I'm not saying this is everyone's situation, okay, because there are also things like socioeconomic factors that play a role in how much disposable income we have that we can actually put in our savings accounts, right? Things like where you live, okay? If you live in a high cost of living area, we all know that six figures does not look the same in California as it looks in Texas or Florida, right? So that does change things. However, when you look at statistics and you look at facts, right, the chances are greater when you have higher education. The chances are greater if you live in a lower income area making six figures. Obviously, you can stretch your money further. And then that leads to the ability to be able to save more money. So there are different things, right? We have people who choose to make poor financial decisions, who never encountered financial literacy courses or a conversation with people within their own families about how to save money. I know I didn't really have those conversations growing up. And we witnessed a lot of poor financial decisions. Some people, the more money they make, it determines how much more they decide to spend because their eyes become bigger than their wallets, okay? However, the only reason you came to my channel is because you're trying to save money, okay? You're not here just clicking it and wasting 10 minutes of your life just watching me speak aimlessly about anything. You're here because you're serious about saving money. Am I correct? So I'm here because I'm serious about helping you to save money. It will benefit me and all of us if we all were a lot more financially literate than we are. Sadly, this is not a class that's offered in school.
The class that we take is honestly making some pretty bad mistakes in life.
Going into massive debt, having to forfeit things that we love, having to ask people, borrow. Ugh.
Just the thought of having to ask people for money makes me cringe.
I used to tell my parents all the time, like, before I ask you guys for money, you'll see me on OnlyFans. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But seriously, I don't want to have to ask people for money or have to rely on people as a second bank account when I'm in a bad situation. So here's your challenge. I want to challenge you to have at least $1,000 in your savings account at all times. At least the minimum, 1,000. I'm not saying you have to stop there, but I am saying this is the minimum. Please comment in the comment section a time when you were so broke that even $5 felt like a 20. 100 felt like 1,000. When you are struggling financially, anything counts. Every dollar counts. Studies have found that 50% of the country has less than $500 in their savings account. Oh my God, what are you gonna do? Okay, and then I believe 20% have between 500 to 1,000, and then I believe 21% had above that. It's scary, guys. It's scary to think that we are all in situations where we are just one incident away from going under. If you are new to my channel, please check out my video on cash stuffing. I go through it from beginning to end. I walk you through the process on how I do my cashless cash stuffing method. You have to budget and make sure, this is one thing I'm going to say in this video, make sure you categorize your money. All of your money should be separated into different categories, whether it's entertainment, food, car expenses, groceries, bills, all of those things. All of those things need to be put into different categories, okay? That way you know where your money is going and what is left over. You don't know what you're working with if you don't organize and get clarity on what you're working with. Does that make sense? So get out a pen and paper and start writing that down. Start budgeting. Look at your bank account. Look at what's coming out every single month. Look at where your money is going. And then here's the challenge. It's time to do some cutting. Cut some things out that you can't afford to cut out. For instance, here's the not so fun part. Okay. For instance, subscriptions. You may have 10 subscriptions on your TV that you're not even watching. Okay. And me and my husband, we had to sit down together and we had a real serious talk. Like, okay, we got rid of cable to save money. So why are we spending more money than we spent when we had cable on all these subscriptions?
Might as well have kept cable in the first place,
right? But we decided to do something like downsizing. Okay, what are we not using and what are we using? We were able to downsize to just 2. No, actually it's 3. My bad, it's 3. So we have Disney Plus because the kids love it. We love it too. Okay. We have Hulu because I love watching the Kardashians. Okay. Don't judge me. I love my Kardashians. And we also have Netflix. Netflix and chill over here, guys. That's every Friday. That is our thing. We watch a movie and we Netflix and chill. Sometimes we Disney and chill, okay? But those are the 3 that we decided to keep. We have Amazon Prime Video that comes automatically with our Amazon account. So I don't know if that really counts because it's free. It comes with it. We don't really have to pay for that television subscription. We're also military, so we get a nice little discount on our Amazon Prime membership. So all of those things factored into our decision to eliminate Peacock, Paramount, HBO. We got rid of it because we really weren't using it. So we saved so much money by making those simple cuts. You can even look at your cell phone bill and ask yourself, do I really need this plan?
Do you really need this plan?
Ask yourself those questions and make cuts there too, if you can. Just really try to downsize as much as possible. Apple Music, okay? If you feel like you can save an extra $100 by getting rid of Apple Music every 3 months or whatever, get it out, okay? Figure out ways. I'm not gonna lie, here's a cool thing. Sometimes I use YouTube and I just type in one of my favorite songs and I blast that when I'm in my car, have it connected to the Bluetooth. Free music, okay? Free music, you just go right on YouTube, okay? Save you some money. Now, here's another thing. You may not like this, but I'm gonna tell you, minimalism. Minimalism is not just a trend, it is a mindset. Quite often because something is on sale, we feel like we're obligated to buy it. Like, I have to buy it. It's on sale. Let me tell y'all a little secret, okay? Just recently, a friend of mine sent me a message, and she was like, oh my gosh, girl, Miel is having a big sale. Oh my gosh, you got to get these hair products. It's like 50% off. So I'm like, okay. Before I even went to that website, I walked over to my cabinet where I keep my hair products and asked myself, do I really need this? Do I need these hair products? I have a cabinet full of products. Am I going to buy it just because it's on sale? Oh, you need to stock up now, girl, because you don't know when the next sale is going to be. If you've lived long enough to be a shopper, and if you're anything like me and you had a few jobs, working at the Gap, Victoria's Secret, all of that, you will know there's always going to be a sale, okay? This sale may end in a week, but the next one will come in the next couple of weeks from today. They're going to always have a sale, guys. Don't feel obligated or like you're in a panic because something's on sale and you have to get it. Unless you know for sure this is a once a year thing, similar to like the Victoria's Secret sale is once. They have like their semi-annual sale, which usually comes only like once or twice a year. That's different. Then okay, it's time to stock up for that. But in situations like hair products and they always have those discount codes on social media, especially Instagram, okay? They're going to have another sale. Just relax, okay? If you don't need it, don't waste your money buying it, okay? You're only going to get more things, accumulate more things in your home that you don't need. And the $1,000 that you could have had in your savings account is in your closet, it's the shoes that you wear, it's in your cabinets, it's in your house, and you're not even using 90% of the things that you purchase. A cool study has found that Americans are buried under things because we shop, buy. We're like the king of consumers in the entire world, okay? And we're trapped, we're buried under all these things that we don't even need. We get excited, the excitement dies down. Next thing you know, we're stuck with a house full of products that we're never even going to use. Raise your hand if you're guilty of buying something and only using it twice. Just try to make sure you remind yourself you have a goal. Remember, how long it takes you to get there is not necessarily the same as it is going to be for everybody else. However, your discipline is going to play a role. Your mindset is going to play a role. Now, here is my favorite part. When I talk about speed, this next tip is going to give you speed, and that is a garage sale. Now, if you're not living in the suburban communities where it's safe and where people have garage sales, and that's not the norm, because it wasn't the norm for me until I moved out here, then you can do something called OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace, and you can sell the things in your home that's just taking up space, ain't paying you no rent, and you can sell it and make money that way. You know, I have things in my house right now that I'm planning on selling, okay? And I'm going to throw all of those earnings right into my savings account. I'm going to sell my baby's bassinet that we no longer use. I can sell some baby clothes, maybe for like 10 cents per onesie. I don't know, whatever. My daughter had collectibles she wants to get rid of. I have a hair dryer that I no longer use. I can get some money for that, even if it's just 10 bucks. Little things like that you have laying around the house that's just collecting dust. Just look everywhere. Maybe you have a car seat that your baby grew out of and it's not expired. You can sell that. And to be honest, you're helping someone else in the process, because you're allowing someone else to buy something that they may not have been able to afford to get in a regular retail store. Okay, so look at it as you're doing a service for you and for somebody else. So don't throw it in the trash, okay? Look around your house, make a list, and yeah, even the things that you believe don't work anymore can still sell. Things that are broken in your house, even if you have a broken computer, there might be a techie person out there who wants to get a computer that they can fix on their own so they can save money. But you also make money in the process, and you get to build up your savings account to at least $1,000. That's the whole goal. Now, if you already have $1,000 in your savings account, get another 1,000. Okay, $1,000 of course is not enough, but it's better than nothing. Okay, that is the whole goal. Now, here is another thing. You have to develop thick skin. But I remember a time when someone said to me, if you don't buy your kids expensive, high-end, and name brand shoes, they're going to get teased. I just want to warn you, they're going to tease them. Come closer. Come closer. Does it look like I'm concerned about? Let me start with something. People are going to talk about you regardless. Even if it's not what you're wearing, they'll talk about your body. They'll talk about, oh, your forehead big, your hairline, why your hairline go that far back? Why you talk like that? Why you walk like that? It doesn't matter. Teasing is going to come. We're not going to let people pressure us into conforming into their ways or making poor choices in order to fit in. Okay? We are saying goodbye to keeping up with the Joneses. Okay? Well, in this case now, in modern day time, the Kardashians. Okay, no shade to the Kardashians. I love them. They can afford to do those things, but we're not millionaires, aren't we? Okay, and we have a goal. We set a goal. And I personally believe it is better for our bank accounts to look good than our closets. The closets could come later. I'm not saying you got to look busted and you got to walk around in rags, but I'm just saying prioritize. Okay, have money set aside for rainy days. And the goal is to be the lenders, not the borrowers, right? And I'm not saying to cast your pearls to swine and just give to everybody who's not deserving or people who are using you or exploiting you. But I'm saying it is a better feeling to be in the position to give than always needing help from everybody else. Okay, I'm telling you, if you ever gifted someone anything, you tell me, or to ask yourself, isn't it a better feeling when you give than when you get a gift? I know for me it is. Okay, so you want to make sure you train your mind to overcome people. Okay, my children are honest students, so I invest in their education. I've invested in tutors. I've invested in educational programs for them. And I'm also setting a goal to make sure I have college funds set aside for them. I have 5 kids, so I got a lot of saving to do. And it doesn't start with making sure that they have Jordans on their feet. And thank God I don't even have kids that's into that. Now, if they were, because they are honest students, they are hard workers, they are great kids, would I gift them with that? Sure, of course. Christmas comes around. We have a separate budget for that. We do budget for Christmas as well. And I wouldn't mind blessing my children with some nice fancy shoes. I mean, we only live once, right? However, we are not going to center our lives around things like this that's going to deplete our disposable income from being able to save for our future goals. And of course, increase financially for our entire family, right? So we just have to prioritize, Okay? So change your mindset. All right. You can have a great time. You can save money right at home, having a movie night. Go right to Dollar Tree, get some snacks, sit down and Netflix and chill all night. Okay. You can still go out, Groupon, but make sure you set a goal to have a minimum of $1,000. Be in the 20%, not the 50. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And leave a comment in the section. Please, guys, talk to me. I don't want to feel like I'm talking to myself, okay? Talk to me. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what else you want to hear in my videos, what other topics you want me to discuss. Let me know. I'm all ears. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm actually learning as well. You know, I'm a student as well, so I read the comments. I take them seriously, and I learn so much from you guys. So please don't leave me hanging, okay? Comment, you know, like, share it, please. Share it. Be generous. If you can't give money at the time because we're trying to save, share wisdom. There's nothing more valuable than that, okay? Take care, guys.